time's literally just gone to 4 o'clock and it's time to fly legally. So flying in a location like this is an absolute joy on a day like today. You've got a woodland area, you've got no risks really with people or cars or at buildings or anything like that. But the Defender 25 is a sub 250 gram drone. And that allows us to fly in locations that we weren't able to fly drones like the Avata previously. So in today's video, what I'm going to do is going to explore 2 or 3 new locations, going to sort of assess the risks that are involved. Remember, 250 gram drones are not risk-free in the way you fly them. You're still responsible as a drone operator to mitigate those risks. So I'm going to have a look at those. Hope you enjoy the video. Join me on the journey and let's get going. So a location like this is swarmed with people that you can't control. You've got members of the public walking across this pier, and also at downtown, a recent film called Empire of Light was recently filmed just down the road here. So a lot of people are coming here to visit the sets and have a look at what the place looks like in real life. So this is one of those places where flying a sub 250 drone is opening up new avenues and new opportunities that you can't explore with heavier drones. So as usual, you want to check the Drone Assist website or app for no-fly zones. Check that there's nothing in place at the moment, which there isn't. And you want to check that you've got your insurance details with you just in case. Have a look for any unusual obstacles or dangerous that you might need to mitigate. Make sure you've got your spotter with you, because even with sub 250 gram drones, you have to have a spotter, and mine is currently filming. And other than that, I think we should be good to fly. So let's have a look at it and see what footage we can get. So this is quite an interesting location because it's quite remote. You're not looking at an urban location, not any buildings around other than this old church ruin, but because it's quite picturesque and quite pretty and very popular for photographers, walkers, dog walkers and tourists, you do actually get a lot of passerbys in this location, something that you can't mitigate and something that would make flying a drone over 250 grams potentially illegal, and you could have some ramifications from that. So I'm going to be flying here today with the perfectly legal Defender 25. I've checked the Drone Assist website, again all clear in that respect, No other obstacles or issues flying in this area that I can think of. And I've got my trusty spotter with me as well. So let's see what kind of footage we can get here. Just before I take off, just a bit of helpful advice for anyone who's new to flying with drones in general or being out in new locations. If you look at that right there, a big stone structure with no reflective surfaces or anything in that direction. So if I'm flying at the far end of that, any signals that come onto it from that side is going to bounce straight off and head towards South End, which is 30 miles away, and it's not going to stop on the way there. It's certainly not going to bounce back. So you've got to be quite conscious of where you place yourself and where you fly from in order to maintain a good signal. One thing I would advise is do an initial slow flight around that structure, have a look at your RF signal, just check it straight strong, and be in a position where if it did fail safe, you're not going to drop out of the sky and onto someone, or even worse, into the water. So for this last location, I'm in Folkestone, which has a nice pier, and it's one I've actually done with the Avatar, the Mavic 3 and the Mini 3 plenty of times before. But every time I did that, I would have to fly around it and stay away from the pier itself, because all those drones are on over 250 grams. So today, it's been a bit of a rush because chasing the last light of today, but also I've had to wait until 4 o'clock, which is in about 15 minutes, because the area's got a no-fly zone, mostly to do with the immigration patrols that are running over the channel at the moment, possibly drones operated for that. So that's about to finish in about 15 minutes, and then we can take off. So yeah, I've checked the no-fly zones. Other than that, all clear. They do a good coffee up here as well, so it's another good reason to come here. And it does look quite nice at low tide, as you can see in the background. So yeah, we're going to do this last location. Hope you enjoyed, and that'll be it for today. So the time's just gone to 4 o'clock and we're ready to go. So let's fly. So that's the end of that. 3 very different locations, different challenges and different scenarios which would normally stop you from flying a larger drone. So I hope you enjoyed the video. As usual, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell and all that jazz if you want to see more of that kind of content. And until next time, happy flying and stay safe. No point doing it yet, Holden. You do actually get quite a lot of human traffic around. Human traffic?